What's going on, guys? Coach Chrispect live. It's about just after 6 o'clock p.m. here in the West Coast, and as you can see, the snow just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. So I thought now would be a good time to record my drive home, just in case someone wants to plow into the side of me. If someone wants to plow into the side of me, this is getting caught on video for sure. That being said, man, the roads are slippery. So if you're in Vancouver right now, hopefully you're safe. Lots of ice rinks everywhere. Every road is pretty much an ice rink right now in Vancouver. I'm going a blazing 20 right now, just working my way home. I'm on the back end here, so probably still got about a 25-minute drive. And you know, we'll see. I got two big hills to navigate to get home, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna show you one of these hills going up here. You'll see what I mean when I say it is literally Whistler Mountain ski hills when it gets to snowing here. We can deal with the snow, we can drive in the snow, but the problem is the hills and the snow. That combination is lethal. And I got some guys trying to come right down the middle of the road. So check this out. This one actually has a block off barricade right there. So I don't want you actually to go up it. I don't even know if I can go up it. Should I try? That's not bad. I think you can make it up, but I don't think you can make it down that particular hill. So I should get some momentum because I'm gonna have to actually slow down at the top of this hill. So yeah, they don't want people going down this hill. And some people are like trying to make their way out. I'm just gonna creep in here because I don't want to be stuck on a slant. Look at that guy. Or was it me? I don't know. I don't know. All right. So we're on a main road. Not bad. Drivable. Let's see, I'm gonna slam on the brakes just to see what kind of traction I have. Woo! Slide about 25 feet, so definitely gonna need to control my speed. But it's a nice night out. There's not a lot of traffic. I thought there would definitely be more traffic. School was canceled today. Basketball games, our tournament obviously postponed tonight, so I have no playoff games tonight, which is kind of a bummer because you know, we're chomping at the bit right now to get that next game in because we took a disappointing loss the other night, so we need to recover from that. So hopefully we get that game in tomorrow, but based on this weather, I don't know about that. It might be postponed another week. So if you are tuning into this video because you're interested in the title, the $4 fortune, then let's get into that right now. So the $4 fortune, what is the $4 fortune? Well, most sellers who start an Amazon business, obviously there are a lot of different business models that you can do as an Amazon seller. You can do retail arbitrage, you can do private label, online arbitrage, you can do reselling, you know, books, you know, there's you know, you can do ebooks. There's a lot of opportunity when selling on Amazon. All right, so I got a little bit of a hill here. I'm gonna have to slow down. Got a little bit of a downward hill. You can't really tell the grade, but definitely I need to get some traction here. You can see the icy ground is shiny as heck. So anyway, what the $4 fortune is, and I've spent a lot of time analyzing my business and where I make the most money out of my business. And the $4 fortune is the ability to source products for $4 or less and resell those products on Amazon for $10 or more profit, you know, upwards into $20 to $30 price point. So the $4 fortune is not having to spend more than $4 on a product, be it out of China, be it locally when you're doing sourcing. That $4 number, or less, of course, is the magic number when it comes to sourcing products on Amazon. That $4 number, there we go. So I just hit a patch and I'm sliding my way forward and shifting. Woo, slippery. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go up some of these hills here. I'm questioning my route home. Which way should I get home? So the $4 fortune is really the most simple business model for multiple reasons. It's affordable for absolutely anybody to get into Amazon and start selling on Amazon. To know that they should be targeting products for $4 or less and not more expensive products than that is a sigh of relief for a lot of, you know, a lot of Amazon sellers, because they're probably the biggest concern is equity. They just don't know where they're going to get the money, how much money they have to spend, how much money they have to invest, that sort of thing. So that $4 price point helps ease the burden when it comes to sourcing. The other thing is that $4 price point usually has a really good conversion rate and price point resell rate or retail rate on Amazon. A lot of the $4 products that I purchase, whether it's from China or whether it's from stores locally, a lot of those products I end up reselling for anywhere from $16 to, I think my highest one right now that has a $4 purchase rate, I'm selling for $36. And it has that would be a $22 profit per sale on that. In fact, I actually have a product that's just a little bit over $4, so it doesn't qualify for the $4 price point, but it is $5 and has a, let's throw some light on this bad boy. Probably want to see the road, don't you? The beauty of the road, you want to look at this ugly mug. It has a $5 price point, but I'm reselling it right now on Amazon for $60. And it's a product that I didn't buy a lot of inventory. It's a product that I wanted to test the upper market for. It's a product that I probably house anywhere from 20 to 50 units, just depending on the popularity, but usually 20, 30 units. And you know, honestly, I only sell about 5 a month, but that's an extra $200 to 200, yeah. So I mean, at $5 with a $10, a little bit more, probably 14. So about a $19 cost. Would mean I'm making $40 profit per sale, selling about 5 units at that price point per month. That's $200 profit just off of that one product that cost me $5 landed. So that's a kind of a $5 price point. I still don't recommend the $5 price point. I highly recommend the $4 price point or under. Converted, if you're in Canada, that's $4 converted into, you know, because everything you buy on Alibaba, you know, is going to be in US dollars. So make sure you're doing your conversions and taking that hit. Make sure you're factoring in your shipping and landed costs to get it to Amazon, so that your landed cost of goods is $4 or less. Okay, so I mean, the huge benefit is going to be your price points. At that price point, I found, if you look, you know, if I look at my inventory right now, it is comprised of 95% of products that I bought for $4 or less. 95% of the products in there I bought for $4 or less. And again, the resale price point for all those products range from $16, maybe $15, because some of the products, you know, retail arbitrage, they're just not performing. But they range from $15 to $60 on Amazon. And the average price point for my $4 fortune is $22. The average price point is $22. Now let's say the average price point was $20. Even if you take your $4 landed cost, you factor in the $10 rule of thumb for Amazon fees, pick and pack is never going to be that much because the product's not going to be that big. You're still looking at a $6 profit. And again, if you're running or selling upwards 20 units a day, 20 units at $6 profit, that's $120 profit every day, night or day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Now, I do roughly about 3 times that in volume, about 60 units on average a day. And, you know, again, my profits are upwards between $300 and $500 per day. And again, all my products are not at the 95% of them are $4 or less. And in fact, one of my best sellers is under a dollar. Actually, it's $2 landed cost because it's a bundle. So I don't know how I'm going to make up this hill. It is a rink here. This next turn, it's quiet. Let's make sure these people can stop before I go. Yeah, looks like they're going to stop. But this is the hill trying to get up to Burnaby Mountain or the Metrotown area where I live. You are correct, Zlatko. I am Metrotown. Don't you try to hack me. I don't know how I'm going to get up here. I might have to kind of go into New West and curve my way up here. I wonder, because I don't know that I have the traction. I'm going to have to see. I don't want to get halfway up this hill and then can't get the rest of the way up. It looks like people are coming down the hill though. That's a good sign. But going up the hill is probably a much harder challenge. Stay to the right, Chris, because these guys are coming straight at me. A lot of people are coming down that hill slowly. And yeah, when you're coming down this hill, the ice rink that it is, my wonder is, can I get up it? Can I get up it? Well, it doesn't hurt to try. I can try. Should have enough weight in my car. This guy is struggling. See, this sucks because he's gonna be in my way. He's not gonna let me get up. Why? You got 4x4. Wow, dude. Don't do a U-turn in the middle of the street, guys. So look at that, guys. His blinkers on. I can't get closer, or else these guys are all gonna stop. Their momentum is going way too slow right now. I'd love to pass these guys, but it'd be a dumb move to go into oncoming traffic. This guy's just spinning tires. Pull over. If you're gonna, like, literally, I should go inside lane and beat these guys up. These guys. So I'm going inside lane. Oh shit. Inside lane curb is passed. Oh my god. This guy. Sorry, dude. Sucks to be you. That's what you need when you have a 4x4 and these people are driving their cars around. This is a fight. These people are crazy. I don't even know why they try to navigate this hill. Sometimes I'll even literally take my this car, which is a Hummer, and I'll take it like, I'll go 10 minutes, 20 minutes west or east, that'd be east, just to take a flatter route. It looks like we're home free. So yeah, so the $4 fortune, step one, when you're on Alibaba, you want to source products that are obviously lightweight, easy to ship from China to Amazon directly. Step two, you want to find your products when you're doing your retail arbitrage or you're doing Jungle Scout on Amazon, and you're doing your Jungle Scout product research. You want to look for products that sell in the price point range between $50 and $60. $50 and 60. Not 15 and 50, $50 and $60. Okay, from there, step three, when you go and do the numbers and qualify your products that you want to look into sourcing, you want to reach out to all the manufacturers that can get you the product for under $4. Now, quality, obviously, you know, a lot of people talk about quality and getting samples. Yeah, definitely, if you want to get samples, you can certainly do that. Remember, the quantity that you're probably going to order the first round is going to be 50 units. You're probably not going to get much of a discount for that volume of a purchase. You know, you'd have to be upwards 500 units, you know, or over 100 units to start seeing any sort of percentage discount off your cost. But what you want to do is you want to be able to buy a few different options, so that, you know, if one doesn't stick or if one doesn't gain any momentum or make any sales, then at least you have 2 or 3 other ones that you've launched at the exact same time. You're not stuck with inventory. You can liquidate your inventory, but at least you have a few other items that may stick, may actually get some traction, may get some sales. So you're gonna launch anywhere from 2 to 4 units at 50 units at $4 a unit. That's a cost of $200. That should be with shipping factored in. So what that will probably mean is your product will probably cost you $2 US. Your shipping will probably cost you $1 US. And then after shipping and handling and converting it, if you're in Canada, you'll probably right around the $4 Canadian mark. If you're in the US, then you have the ability to go a little bit higher with your cost of goods. You might be able to find a product that is a little bit better. There are hundreds of products at this price point, if not thousands of products at the $2 price point that, again, because they're being manufactured in China, and again, because you should be looking for commodities, products with a long life cycle, products that are very simple and basic, products that bring the buyer value, products that have a benefit. Make sure you check the box on all those brief points so that when you're sourcing your product, you source a product that actually has demand. Demand, people look at the numbers. Oh, this is doing 300 units. But they don't ask themselves, what does 300 units really mean? What does 600 units a month really mean? What does demand really mean? Demand is not the end sum of sales. Demand is the popularity of a product because it solves a problem. It is trending. It has benefit. It makes the user feel warm and tingly. It makes the user want to rant and rave about your product. Demand is products that people need, products that people will benefit from, products that will change people's lives, Products that people will go, oh my God, how come I didn't discover this before? Products that people will pay you $25 for when you only paid $4. That's demand. That is demand. So demand is that exact thing. You can't just go out there and source products that you perhaps are seeing have high sales, but for whatever reason, your instincts tell you they have a short shelf life. You don't want to be stuck with those products. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're sourcing products. And you know, again, it's supply and demand. You're not out there just buying singles. Don't think that $2 cost of goods, $4 after fees and shipping and handling and exchange rates and all that stuff applied mean the product is only worth $4. That's not true. The product is worth the value that you put into the product. So demand is also going to, demand or life cycle in a product, the length of time in which a product will stay hot and that you'll be able to continuously cycle through, have to be developed. When you launch a product, you have to develop your product. You can't just launch a product and leave the product and never improve on the product. You always have to be reading your reviews. You always have to be looking at that product's market, that product's customer base. You always have to be looking at your customers, excuse me, you have to be looking at your competition. And you always have to ask yourself, how can I make my product better? What things can I do to reduce returns? What things can I do to enhance the customer's experience? Whenever I'm doing customer service on Amazon and a customer emails me and they have a question or a concern or complaint about a product and I have to jump in and do customer service, handle asking me a question, they're not complaining. People just don't know exactly how my product works, right? So they may have a complaint or they may say, oh, it's not working. What that really means is they just don't know how it works. Because the truth of the matter is you probably have 100 customers who bought the exact same product and it worked for them. So why is it not working for this person? Well, the truth of the matter is they probably just don't know how to use it. But it's not their fault, even though you're gonna go and get frustrated and go, oh man, these guys are stupid, and you're gonna get mad and go, how are they, they just don't know how to turn it on. Why did they return it? Really what it comes down to is you gotta add value to your product, to your $2 product. You have to enhance that product. Take a stapler, okay? Take a stapler. It's the most common next 20 years. It's not going to really change that much. Sure, they can advance it. Sure, they can charge more. Sure, they can put more into it. But at the end of the day, a stapler is a stapler, a pen's a pen. Okay? And a lot of people go, well, hold on, a pen is not a pen. This pen does this upside down. This pen uses ink at a 10x longer. This pen has rubber grip. This pen has a clear capsule. This pen has, you list all these features of the pen, and then you go and you create packaging to showcase those features, and then you go and create a website to showcase the features of the pen in action. Then you do a couple videos to showcase the feature of the pen. I'm back. And then you do an owner's manual for the pen, and you pour all this value into the pen, and then all of a sudden your reviews go from complaint to love it, complaint to love it, all because, not because you changed the product, but because you solved the problems that were coming at you. You solved the problems of return by changing the value you added to the actual product. I've done this to at least 4 of my products that needed this to be done to. I've added better packaging. I've added owner's manuals. I've added Facebook pages. I've added videos. I've added, haven't done websites, but just in those things I've added alone have taken my returns and completely reduced it by well over 80%. What I used to get on one product, I used to get return almost all the time on all the products. Couldn't win. Was getting 1-star reviews. All I did was change the owner's manual, because the owner's manual that comes with these products that you'll source for $2 from China are going to be very, very bad. You have to do a creative job of getting your product into your hands and playing with it for days and studying your product. You have to do that. You have to learn everything there is to know about the product. You have to go on your competition and read what they write about the same product that you're selling. You have to go on the Q&A board and read the questions that people are asking about that product. You have to go to different websites out there. You have to check out different videos. You then have to experience people complaining about your product. Then you have to take action, and you have to enhance the product so that those returns stop. One of the most effective ways to fix returns is to add in an owner's manual. Oh, but how do you add an owner's manual? Well, you learn your product, then you write an owner's manual for it and how to use it, how it functions, how long it'll last, how to maintain the product. Just look at an owner's manual for anything in your home and follow that as a blueprint, but just use the pen or a stapler or your product as the actual template or the actual what word am I looking for? The content of your owner's manual. So, I mean, it's not hard to do. It can be small, it can be big. Most of mine, I try to queue up to 1 page. Some have flipped into a 2-page. I then turn it into a PDF. I then link that PDF on my Kibly for everyone who buys my pen. Get that email the moment they get my first customer service follow-up. They get this email and it says, hey, just want to let you know your product shipping. In advance, just wanted to give you the owner's manual to your brand new blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, so now they know the product's going to be there in 2 days, and they get to learn about the product and how it actually works in advance, so that when that product arrives, they already know. Everybody in the world who sells products, every big place, Microsoft, Best Buy, Canon, it doesn't matter. When they get your database of information, that email should come to your home, should come to you right away. 95% open rate on Amazon. Guarantee that's the rate I'm getting on my emails that have my owner's manual. The response rate is off the charts. And again, it reduced my returns by over 80%. Can I do more? Yes. Because the other people who are returning it are still returning it for reasons that, maybe a bad product, which is fine. You're going to have those, but they're returning it for other reasons. Here's another thing that I did to add value. I wrote a book, a how-to book, ebook about my product. Now, when I say I wrote, I had a ghostwriter. I hired a ghostwriter from Fiverr to write me an ebook. I gave him the content. I gave him my owner's manual that I did actually write. I gave him a link to my Amazon page. I gave him links to other things. But at the end of the day, you won't believe how level 10 expert or level 100 expert freelance writers are on Fiverr or other sourcing sites, outsourcing sites. These guys and girls are the some of the best writers and most creative and most efficient experts at some of the most absurdly low prices I've ever experienced. I had one of my primary ebook for a product of mine written. I was able to add value to Amazon bonus offer. I was able to send it to not only to all those customers, but literally attach it to every customer. They just got my bonus book. It was a book on the subject, not the product. Even though I sent it initially hoping they would write it on the product, what they sent me back was a 67-page or 77-page how-to for the niche, about the niche, the world of the niche, from an overall planet point of view. So all these tools are effective ways to take your $2 product that is quote unquote $2, $4, $4 fortune, and turn it into a $25, $50 product. Again, that $5 product that I am selling for $60 has the exact same applied energy to that particular product. Video, write-ups, owner's manual, book. Book cost me $100 to get ghost written for me, $100. And that's a lifetime project. It's written to last a lifetime. Owner's manual just cost me my time. Okay. A brand. I came up with a brand that is a shoe-in for brand of the year. Packaging. So the packaging I paid for in China cost me $200, $220 for 1,000 boxes. 1,000 boxes, $220. So that's what, 20 cents a box? Am I 22 cents a box or whatever? My name, is that even right? 20, is it, am I doing the right math right? 1,000 units, $220. 22 cents, yeah. So 22 cents a box. The box has all my branding on it. My Fiverr guy that does all my images did my box for me to spec. They printed off in China, seal in your product. It turned a $5 seat into a $60 seat. Again, by adding value into the product. And it becomes a lifetime product. And then when people receive the product, if you're doing the customer service that you're supposed to be doing, and you're generating reviews by targeting people with great customer service, 3 to 4 follow-ups over the course of a month, they're going to leave you a great review. They're going to leave you a lot of personal seller reviews. They're going to leave you a lot of 4 and 5-star reviews on your product. Remember, you only need a handful to get that product to go to page 1 to ultimately be able to sell 10 a day. All right, guys, I'm here. Hope that was important for you. Again, just source products that are cheap on Amazon, hunt them down, convert them, and then add value. And you'll never need to source a product that costs you more than $4 a unit. Coach Chrispect, the wise guy on YouTube.